Good day, St. Maarten. I'm Jaciana Lazaro.
And I'm also Lauren.
Good day, St. Maarten. I'm Glenda York.
And I'm Tiziana Hart.
And welcome back to another edition of St. Maarten NEWSDESK.
Brought to you by TV15.
We bring you the latest and most important stories around the island and beyond.
Let's dive into our top headlines. KPSM arrests 2 suspects in connection with November shooting. The police force of St. Maarten, KPSM, has arrested 2 individuals in connection with a shooting incident that occurred in the St. Peters area on November 24th, 2025. According to police, the incident took place shortly after 8 p.m. when multiple suspects exchanged gunfire. No injuries or fatalities were reported. Detectives immediately launched an investigation to identify those involved. On Tuesday, January 20th, 2026, KPSM officers arrested 2 suspects identified by the initials JIA and JJA. Both were transported to the Phillipsburg police station for questioning and remain in custody. The investigation is ongoing as authorities work to determine the motive and full circumstances surrounding the shooting. Police have indicated that additional arrests have not been ruled out. KPSM continues to urge anyone with information related to this incident to contact the police department and assist with the investigation. Attempted break-in at Dr. Martin Luther King Jr. Primary School raises security concerns. An attempted break-in occurred over the weekend at Dr. Martin Luther King Jr. Primary School, resulting in damage to the main office door. When staff arrived, panels from the office door had been removed, but the suspect was unable to enter due to a metal security door behind it. No items were reported stolen in this incident. The school was also targeted late last year when a staff member's computer and other items were taken. Although a suspect was reportedly apprehended, the stolen items were never recovered, raising concerns about repeat offenses. There are growing calls for improved after-hours and weekend security. Compounding the issue, the school's camera surveillance is affected by unreliable internet service, which was reportedly down on Tuesday, impacting both security monitoring and daily operations. SHTA launches 2026 events calendar with NIA as cultural icon. The St. Maarten Hospitality and Trade Association, known as SHTA, officially launched its 2026 annual events calendar last Thursday at Dee's Beach Bar and Grill, with the National Institute of Arts, NIA, named the 2026 cultural icon. The calendar was presented by Amstel Bright, the main sponsor, represented by Zuaila Sanchez Contreras of Divico Distributors. 4 NIA artists, Chanel Bucknor, Mila Grantner, Nyla Calmera, and Shiloh Bedminster, are featured on the 2026 calendar image, photographed at Fort Amsterdam. Now in its 10th edition, the SHTA calendar highlights major annual events and holidays across St. Maarten and serves both as a local planning tool and an international destination showcase. Distribution began in December and has expanded overseas. Free copies can be requested via phone number 542-0108 or picked up at Divico Distributors. SHTA also acknowledged the support of partners including Telem, Grant Thornton, AMA Jewelers, St. Maarten Tourism Bureau, and Office du Tourisme.
Hello, my people. My name is Glenda York of Sit, Sip and Chat and Moms in Paradise podcast. You can find us on TV15 St. Maarten, TVC St. Kitts, and on YouTube. Reporting from Great Bay Media Studios in St. Maarten, your NEWSDESK feature story is coming up. But first, here is Mizzy with the Sunshine Report.
Hey there, it's it's Missy with the Sunshine Report, straight out of Sunshine City, St. Martin, bringing you the warmth and the sunshine you need to kickstart your day. So let's dive into today's forecast and see how the skies are treating us. Don't forget to follow NEWSDESK on Facebook for your daily Sunshine Report. So as you enjoy the rest of your day, stay safe, stay friendly, Sunshine City.
At Talon, we believe connection goes beyond signals. It's about people. From every call, every laugh,
Hi, Merry Christmas. Thanks for calling.
every moment shared across our island,
Game time.
we're reminded this network was built by St. Martin for St. Martin.
I couldn't. Oh, I got you. Don't worry, man. We're good.
When are you coming to St. Martin?
All right, let's go. Go.
Here's to staying connected to what matters most. Your connection, your Christmas.
Stay connected to the best of local and Caribbean content anywhere, anytime with the TVC Plus app, the official app of TVC Channel 40. With the TVC Plus app, you can watch TVC Channel 40 live, catch every episode of your favorite shows on demand, watch exclusive pay-per-view content, listen to Voice of the Caribbean Radio, and watch and read SKN Newsline. The TVC Plus app is available on all your devices. On the Google Play Store, search TVC and the plus sign. In the Apple App Store, type the words TVC Plus. And we're also available on the Amazon App Store for Fire TV and Fire Stick devices. Search the words TVC Plus. Download today and take TVC Channel 40 wherever you go.
All right, don't miss NEWSDESK, weekdays at 11 a.m. and 5 p.m. on TVC. Sync it to the world, now streaming everywhere. May-Ling Chun honored with 2025 CMEX Leadership Award. May-Ling Chun, head of the St. Martin Tourism Bureau, has been named the recipient of the 2025 Caribbean Media Exchange Leadership Award, known as CMEX, recognizing her impact on Caribbean tourism development and communications. Although unable to attend the ceremony in person, Chun shared remarks that were read on her behalf, expressing gratitude to Caribbean Media Exchange for the honor. She praised CMEX for its role in elevating Caribbean stories, empowering communities, and keeping regional issues, especially environmental sustainability, on the global agenda. Chun also acknowledged her team at the St. Martin Tourism Bureau, crediting them as the driving force behind the destination's progress, and thanked the government of St. Martin for entrusting her with leadership during a critical period for the tourism sector. Leadership is never a solitary journey, Chun noted, emphasizing collaboration, community, and shared responsibility as key to lasting impact. She further highlighted the importance of empowering Caribbean youth and tourism professionals as a cornerstone of sustainable leadership. The CMEX Leadership Award also recognized other regional leaders, underscoring a collective commitment to the growth, resilience, and global visibility of Caribbean tourism and communications. Senior Carnival Queen contestant Breyenne Brown's journey to Carnival 55th edition, strengthened by Penha's support. Senior Carnival Queen contestant number 3, Breyenne Brown, is gaining strong momentum as she prepares for the Senior Carnival Queen Show 2026 set for April 20th at the Jocelyn Arnell Festival Village during Carnival's historic 55th edition. Since November, Breyenne and her team have been engaging the business community through sponsorship outreach, sharing a journey rooted in pageantry, cultural pride, and community representation. That journey received a significant boost with the support of Penha, which has come on board as a corporate sponsor. Under the leadership of Shireen Duncan, Commercial and Marketing Coordinator, Penha's sponsorship reflects a commitment to celebrating Carnival, supporting pageantry, and empowering women through meaningful community partnerships. My team and I are truly grateful to Penha for believing in my journey, Breyenne Brown said. Their support represents encouragement, partnership, and the importance of community involvement. Commenting on the collaboration, Duncan noted that supporting Breyenne aligns with Penha's values of honoring tradition and fostering unity, especially as Carnival marks its 55th edition. As preparations continue toward April 20th, Breyenne Brown's journey highlights the power of collaboration and the positive role corporate support plays in strengthening cultural and community-driven initiatives. Richardson returns to Nicaraguan Winter League. After 3 years away from Winter League play, Denzel Richardson has signed a contract to return to the Nicaraguan Professional Winter League, joining the club from León for his second stint in the competition. The signing follows a strong 2025 season that included professional play in Mexico and confirms Richardson's continued presence on the international baseball stage. He described the opportunity as a renewed spark that has reinforced his motivation and long-term goals. Richardson noted that his earlier experience in Nicaragua helped shape his patience, professionalism, and mental approach to the game. Beyond personal success, he hopes his return will inspire young athletes in St. Maarten to believe in their potential and stay committed to their dreams. His journey remains a reminder that persistence and growth can open doors and help light the path for the next generation.
When we come back, we go to our in-depth feature of the day, exploring one of the island's most thought-provoking topics. That's just ahead. Stay tuned.
You know, we all talk about having rights. And yeah, we do.
We have the right to be safe.
The right to learn and get an education.
The right to speak up and be heard.
The right to dream big and build our future.
But listen, rights don't stand alone.
We also have responsibilities.
Real talk, if we want respect, we gotta give respect too.
St. Maarten is our home.
So let's protect it. Keep our beaches clean, our streets clean, and show love to nature.
Healthy island, healthy future.
Our parents and guardians do a lot for us.
Let's show respect, talk to them, and listen, even when it's hard.
School prepares us for life.
So we show up, we stay focused, and we put in effort.
We want opportunities, so we work for them.
We are part of this community, every village, every culture, every neighborhood.
Let's be kind, positive, and supportive.
A stronger community starts with us.
And most importantly, we are responsible for ourselves.
We make healthy choices for our mind and body.
We believe in our goals and our voice and our future.
Our rights give us power, our responsibilities make us leaders. Together we rise.
The Convention of the Rights of the Child isn't just a policy, it's protection and responsibility. When our children learn their rights, they are better prepared to take on their responsibility. This public service announcement is brought to you by the Department of Youth.
Let's put everything on the table. People always give their opinion, and you can either take it or crunch it. Let them judge. We give in to the most irresistible flavor. we devour every nugget that falls in our hands. Especially when it's our crunchy fried chicken. And let the crumbs fly if needed. Let them keep judging. We'll keep indulging. KFC, it's finger licking good.
You could talk to your family, talk to your friends. Affordability and convenience. Community connection, that makes sense. Reliability with experience. Hey, for every love, every adventure. Number one provider, they got ya. We tell them your data is always on. You can opt out whenever you want. Tell them we always on. For every moment when you are more. Tell them we always on. Stay connected when you want to roll. Control my data, yeah, yeah, yeah. Always connected every time, everywhere. Money low, but I never fair. I know, tell them is there. Connectivity, that's what I like. Flexibility, that's what I like. Reliability, that's what I like. Tell them, sign me up for life. Tell them we always on. For every moment when you want more. Come tell them we always on. Stay connected when you want to go. Come tell them we always on. For every moment when you want more. Tell them we always on. Stay connected when you want to roll.
Is in the air and it's about to spread like wildfire when Freedom Fighters Foundation proudly presents the 27th annual Bob Marley Tribute Concert, Friday, February 6th at the Soggy Dollar Bar in Simpson Bay, featuring live performance by St. Martin's finest artists, featuring Percy Rankin, Essence, Timo, Lady Rubia, Kuje, Zoraida, Sigma, Roxy, Toby Hodge, Chantilia, Michael Madewell, and the music of the Freedom Fighters Band. Showtime is 9 p.m. sharp. Admission is $30 in advance, $40 at the door. Tickets available at the Eitel Shack on the Bush Road and from members of the Freedom Fighters Foundation. Don't miss the 27th anniversary of the Bob Marley Tribute Concert, February 6th at the Soggy Dollar Bar in Simpson Bay at 9 p.m.
Like I never did before.
Welcome back. Each day we take a moment to go beyond the headlines and look deeper into the issues, people, and conversations shaping life here on St. Martin. Welcome to today's NEWSDESK feature.
The Honorable Natalie Tacklin, Minister of Justice, and the Honorable Richardson Brook, Minister of Public Health, Social Development and Labor, have signed a memorandum of understanding aimed at strengthening the legal protection of individuals placed under involuntary admission at St. Martin's Mental Health Foundation. The agreement formalizes cooperation between the justice and health sectors to ensure that patients who are involuntarily admitted receive timely access to independent legal aid, are properly informed of their rights, and have representation throughout the admission process. The initiative follows a motion adopted by Parliament introduced by MP Shamira Roseberg, which called for clearer legal safeguards for persons subjected to involuntary psychiatric care. Under existing legislation, individuals placed under involuntary admission may be deprived of liberty for medical reasons, yet lack a clearly defined, guaranteed pathway to legal representation. The MOU provides an interim framework while broader reforms to mental health legislation are being developed. It ensures that involuntary admission, a measure reserved for acute mental health crises, is accompanied not only by medical oversight but also by legal protection. International best practices and human rights standards underscore the importance of legal safeguards in involuntary psychiatric treatment. Under instruments such as the European Convention on Human Rights and the UN Convention on the Rights of Persons with Disabilities, involuntary detention for mental health reasons must meet strict criteria of necessity, proportionality, and due process. Research from the World Health Organization, WHO, and the Council of Europe consistently shows that involuntary admission significantly affects a person's liberty and autonomy. Access to legal counsel reduces the risk of unnecessary or prolonged detention. Legal representation improves transparency, accountability, and trust in mental health systems. And patients who underscore their rights are more likely to engage constructively in treatment. In many European jurisdictions, automatic legal review and access to counsel are mandatory within days of involuntary admission. A standard St. Maarten is now moving closer to meeting through this agreement. Justice Minister Taklin emphasized that legal protection is not optional, especially when the state exercises power over an individual's freedom. Access to justice is a fundamental right. When someone is placed under involuntary care, they are at their most vulnerable. Legal safeguards must be clear, accessible, and effective. VSM Minister Brooks stressed that while involuntary admission can be necessary to protect individuals and the public during severe mental health crises, it must never occur without oversight. Involuntary care is an extraordinary measure. Medical intervention must always be balanced with strong legal protections to ensure dignity, fairness, and respect for human rights. The MOU commits both ministries to ensuring patients are informed of their legal rights upon involuntary admission, facilitating access to independent legal assistance, strengthening coordination between healthcare providers and justice authorities. While the agreement does not replace legislation, it represents a significant policy shift toward a more humane, rights-based mental health system. Both ministers confirmed that work will continue on modernizing St. Maarten's mental health laws to bring them in line with international standards. As awareness of mental health issues grows across the Caribbean, the MOU positions St. Maarten as taking a more progressive approach, recognizing that effective mental health care must protect both well-being and fundamental rights.
Before we wrap up, we take a moment each day to check in with our neighbors across the region. There's always a story worth paying attention to. Here's today's regional headline.
St. Kitts and Nevis Prime Minister begins CARICOM outreach in St. Vincent and the Grenadines. News coming out of the Eastern Caribbean highlights renewed regional engagement as Terence Drew, Prime Minister of St. Kitts and Nevis and current chair of CARICOM, has begun a series of high-level discussions with regional leaders. The first engagement took place in St. Vincent and the Grenadines, where Prime Minister Drew met with Prime Minister Godwin Friday alongside CARICOM Secretary General Carla Barnett and senior officials. The discussions form part of an interpersonal approach being pursued during Prime Minister Drew's 6-month tenure as chair, aimed at strengthening dialogue, trust, and coordination among member states. Leaders reflected on the importance of deepening regional integration in practical ways, emphasizing cooperation in areas such as education, security, disaster response, economic coordination, and institutional collaboration. The talks also underscored the value of calm and respectful dialogue in addressing regional challenges, particularly amid global uncertainty and evolving regional dynamics. Prime Minister Drew reaffirmed that his chairmanship will focus on people-centered integration and trade and outcomes that directly improve the lives of Caribbean citizens. The meeting marks the first in a planned series of bilateral engagements intended to help build consensus ahead of upcoming regional meetings, including the CARICOM Heads of Government gathering scheduled to take place in St. Kitts and Nevis in late February. Together, the discussions signal a renewed commitment to unity and cooperation across the Caribbean as regional leaders work toward shared goals and long-term resilience.
That's all the time we have for today's edition of St. Maarten NEWSDESK.
Thank you for joining us. Remember, new episodes premiere every weekday morning at 8 a.m. on TV 15 and then across our social media platforms. I'm Elsa Lawrence.
And I'm Yesenia Lassero. Wish you an amazing evening. See you tomorrow.
Keep them friendly.